For the first time on the channel, we're going to showcase the Recall Rocket Spear Giant Arrow Mass Earthquake Root Rider army that is crushing bases. I don't really have an official name for this attack strategy, but it is insane. So what do? You start off with the Royal Champion ability and the Rocket Spear, but you're going to use an Earthquake because a lot of the time the Rocket Spear will, particularly on buildings like mortars and air defenses, you require 2 spears to take it down. But when you use the Earthquake, you only need 1. So that 1 spell space allows you to get so much more value. Then when you're done, you're going to recall the Royal Champion. Now I'm going to slow this down to half speed so you can keep up with what happens here. So you've cleared out a corner of the base. Now we've got 4 invis spells. Actually, maybe, no, 4 invis spells. We're going to use 3 of them here. And he's trying to target this scatter shot in the core of the base. The Royal Champion at the start really helps. But have a look at this. Look at how many Earthquakes he puts down. He puts down all the Earthquakes he has in the core of the base here. Why is that? You only need 1 Earthquake to finish it all off. It's because of this. Town Hall is gone. Is that not ridiculous? So all those Earthquakes, so I believe he used 4 of them in the core of the base, gets the Town Hall down with the Fireball and the Giant Arrow to a low enough HP that there's Town Hall Poison gonna have no effect in this battle. Did it cost a lot of spells? Yes, but is it worth it? Absolutely. And now we just do a normal Root Rider spam. We've done a Fireball to set a funnel, same with the Royal Champion. We have the Queen on the flank with the Siege Barracks. I didn't even show it, but the Siege Barracks is nicely down the bottom. And we're just going across the middle here. Now we are using Druids. You can, if you want, use healers, but I think the Druids is just a little bit simpler. This is post-balance changes. This is in the Clan War Leagues, all of these attacks from today. So the Druids are nerfed in this stage, but I mean, I don't think you even need any of them. This army is so strong. Now, the core of the base gets wrecked because you don't have the Eternal Tome, but you've got the King in there with the Earthquake Boots and the Gauntlet. You can run any of the 3 of Earthquake Boots, Spiky Ball, and what's the one I'm missing? Gauntlet. Any combination works. And then as you can see here, I did kind of miss it, but he used the recall spell right there, and the Royal Champion's just running around the base. We get these healers that came from the Queen ability, and I mean, how sick is that attack strategy? You really can't ask for anything more. Base got completely wrecked, and what I really like about this is you could do this with a level 18 Fireball at Town Hall 16. It does not need to be ridiculously high, because you're going to use 4 Earthquakes in the core of the base anyway. This base here is perfect for the army, so we're going to use 2 Earthquakes. Now, this surprised me, because I assume you needed 4 Earthquakes to finish off the Town Hall after the Giant Arrow and the Fireball, but clearly I'm wrong. Clearly I'm wrong with that one. Now, at the end of the last attack, I did say Fireball level doesn't matter. I'm going to show you that he is running a max one, and the Fireball level might matter for taking the Town Hall down, you know, the most important part of this attack. So I might not agree with that. We'll see. Anyways, nice opening there, and now we use all these invis, just 3 of them needed, and the Fireball goes all the way into the core of the base. And then if we have a look on the left side here, you can't see it, but the Town Hall has gone down. And now we've got the Queen on the flank. I believe he's going to put the Siege Barracks down with the Queen any second. He has started his main push on the bottom. Yep, Siege Barracks down there. And we're going to push our Root Riders into the core of the base. We've also got the King with all of that. And the Rage Gem is doing really good work. Now, something didn't really talk about at the start of this attack, but maybe I should have, is when you use your Royal Champion, you don't want to use her near any defensive heroes, because she's going to use, particularly if it's the defensive king, she's going to waste so many of her spears. And yes, you have a lot of invis spells with the army, but you want to kind of save it for the Fireball, and even if you don't use it for the Fireball, you want to save it for the Queen on the flank. Push is going really nicely into the core of the base. Now, the Root Riders will obviously struggle from here on in. There's a lot of DPS left. But when you've got the Royal Champion on the flank, you've got the Super Minions out of the Siege Barracks, which is interesting. I'd personally recommend the Valks, but the Super Minions can work just as well too. King ability goes off. That opens up everything. Not that it really matters with Root Riders, but still opens up everything. And this has been crushed yet again. Quite a few swang spells with this one. What an insane army. And yes, this is the sort of thing I wouldn't run in Legends League. If you're a pro, you probably can. I wouldn't run this in Legends League personally, but you can definitely run it in War when you've got time to plan your hit. But what happens if you mess up your Town Hall takedown? Well, this hit does not go perfectly to plan for SP, but he's still going to get the 3-star. So let's watch it here. We use the Royal Champion on the corner here, going to get rid of some nice defenses. Look at her one-shotting so many of the buildings. Definitely would have been better if the Earthquake touched the Ricochet Cannon there. I didn't think it did, and yeah. A little annoying that the Archer Tower is on 1 HP and also missed the Fox. So yeah, not ideal, but regardless, nice little start. Now use the Earthquake, but look at how slow he's going to be with getting the Fireball down here. So puts all the Invis down. Don't think he needed that third one. Puts the Fireball down, but the Builder Hut is still healing the Town Hall. Pops the Queen ability, finishes off the Monolith, but that Town Hall was literally 1 HP, and the Builder Hut is still healing it. So definitely a downside of this plan is Builder Huts, but look at the adaptation here. Really smart from SP to just use the Log Launcher, just finish off the Town Hall. Nice. Nice and easy, and it still is able to keep his Queen and Warden alive there. And he's not going to use the Queen on the flank in this hit. The Queen you can use on the flank if there's lots of value, or you can use in the center. There's not really a lot of value to be had with using the Queen on the side here, so may as well send it through the middle of the base. It was also the easiest angle to do the giant arrow. But yeah, completely messed up. Had to use the Log Launcher for that, but it's not really the end of the world. Look at these super minions. They're doing good work, but they got hit by so many red bombs there. Looks like the Druid's going to come and help out. Like I said, I still prefer Valks, but I can see the value in the super minions. Really, it's just whatever is easiest to request for you all at home. Root Riders are pushing through, and yeah, there's really no chance for this base to stop it. Root Riders aren't broken anymore, but they're still very, very strong. And particularly in an attack strategy like this, the Earthquake Brute's ability does so much damage to the area. We recall the Royal Champion on the right-hand side. I still hate that animation. It doesn't look very good. But we use the Royal Champion on the right-hand side. She's going to clear up the rest of the base. Yes, she doesn't have an ability, and she doesn't have the Fox in this because the SP missed the Fox with the recall. So she definitely is more vulnerable, but so good on the back end of the base to finish it off. And whilst this does kind of look close in terms of the hit, 4 heroes are left up. So it's never really that close if you have 4 heroes left up at the end of the attack, because heroes are insanely strong in this meta, and they definitely carry this army, particularly at the very start. And we'll finish the video on this base here. I know we haven't shown a lot of different style of bases. This is the third one with the central town hall, but I think this sort of base here is the one a lot of you struggle with most. If I'm wrong, do let me know. In fact, let me know in the comments, what are the base styles that you guys struggle with most, and the ones you like to see most in these attack strategy videos. I just assume it's ring bases, particularly at least one with an invis tower, and then one or two with rage towers or poison towers, but I'm happy to be wrong. So we use all the earthquakes in the core of the base, make sure we hit the town hall with every single one of them, then we use 4 invis, just making sure here, pop the warden ability, town hall is 1 HP, where's the queen coming from? Just clips the town hall, nearly missed there. Unfortunately, don't quite take down that poison tower. I wonder if that was possible to take down. Now we start with the root riders, and what I really like about this army, it's a bit stupid, is look at the funnel's really not that great here. Like, you've just got some random buildings in the middle of nowhere, and you don't really know exactly how these root riders are going to path. But when you get so much defensive value with the start of your attack, you don't really need good pathing. You're just going to overwhelm the base with pure force. Royal Champion comes on the bottom side. Looks like he still had 4 spears left. Wonder why he didn't let those spears go. I'm guessing because he didn't need the Royal Champion to get the value she was going to get. I don't know. I think she would have got the Eagle anyway. So I think that recall was a little bit stupid. But like I said, and that's something I want to... Well, this is something I want to reiterate in this video. SP is not a pro player. He's a solid player. I'm sure he's watching this and definitely judging me for what I say. But he's far from being a pro player. He's just been watching Invincible LG, who uses this army, learning bit by bit, and has eventually got to the stage where he went 21 out of 21 in Champs 1 with this army in the CWL. That is pretty impressive. I didn't go 7 out of 7. Admittedly, that was... Well, I just didn't play well. But regardless, I did not go 7 out of 7. But SP did gonna swag the king ability here, not even running the max earthquake boots and still getting 3-star after 3-star. Let me know down below what you think of this army. If you want to see a more normal Root Rider army, we'll link it on the left. Klaus still dominating with Root Riders even after nerfs.